Greetings, YouTubers. This is Gene, aka the Brooklyn Blue Jay, bringing it to you on a Thursday, which is highly unusual for me. But I don't know, today is a day of gratitude. I'm just feeling all this gratitude in my heart today. I don't know if you can see, I want to give you guys a little bit of an update. Check out the sword. It's, like getting really tall and bouncing back, because I believe you can't really see, but it's hit the dirt. It's finally reached the dirt level of this here substrate. It's a deep bed, and I was just kind of worried about that. I was wondering if I went a little too deep with my substrate, and it's finally there. Man, I can't really catch it on camera, but there are roots stretching down to the dirt, so I'm really happy about that. Happy that the sword is, living up to its, well, not full potential, but you know what I mean. Like, I was having some problems, and I was even considering ripping out the sword plants and maybe replacing them with valves or something else that was, long and leafy. And it looks like this might actually survive. The one back there, not as pretty, and the babies that I've planted, I just think they're in a bad spot. They're just not getting as much light as they really require, but they are healthy. The crypt, I forget which crypt it was. I'll have to go back in one of my previous videos, but I have purchased this crypt at Petland. They were like two for $10 or something like that, and it's doing great. But I wanted to show my gratitude by doing like the most quickest of shout outs to all the people who have helped me put this tank together. If you go back several videos, this tank is now 6 months old. I started this in January, but if you go back, it's been like a year in the making. I got this tank. It was a very used, very ugly, just grimy, grungy tank, and I, stripped it, cleaned it, I resealed it, tied all this spare pieces of driftwood together, just like, just started from nothing, or just started from very little, and just tried my hand at making something out of almost nothing. And then with the help of you guys, and this is where I'm showing my gratitude, this is really coming together. There are plants in here that I've purchased, but then there's so many plants that people have donated. This is Ruben hooked me up with that. Ruben, let's see, Brian, that's Dolly VH with the what is that, the dwarf sage. I'm really happy the dwarf sage is finally, it took forever, but it's finally taking off a little bit. And that's, again, Brian, Dolly BH. Yeah, man, Mr. Honey right there. And when I look down here, these are like, this is like my grow out tank at this point. Stuff that's not doing so well up top, I throw it down here. And again, we got Ruben over here. Some of that stuff is extra. Brian down here. Look at that. That thing actually, there was like one sprig of it that survived. And now look at this. It's beginning to come together. And that, I believe, is baby tears. I believe that's what that is. HC. Yeah, that's HC right there. But look at that. Look at that. It's coming in. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. And here's something else, a little bit of a shocker. Check that out. No more Salvinia. Last weekend I just ripped it all out. I was like done. I'm just done with that stuff. And check it out, the the surprise dwarf lettuce. Look at that, the dwarf water lettuce. It's just coming in. It's really coming in. This frog bit here, again, that's Dolly BH, it's Brian. He had probably sent me like, I think there was like 2 pieces in there, like accidentally. And I think there was like another 2 pieces in my batch of Salvinia that I had purchased at an auction. And the dwarf water lettuce, I think, was also an accident in Brian's package, or it might have been in Ruben's package that they sent me. But man, you guys really, you guys are who I give my thanks to. You guys really made this tank happen. You know, here I am, a newbie, a beginner, and I'm just really excited over this hobby. And I have all of you to thank. To those of you who like send me messages, and you know, Ruben hooked me up. I have a video that I have to do just especially dedicated to the hookup he gave me recently. I'm sorry, I'm waiting for the heat to dissipate before I actually, you know, do a unveiling of that whole thing. But the threadfin rainbow fish onto the fauna, the threadfin rainbow fish are doing amazing. They're just beautiful. And my sick acting glow light tetra, he's doing a lot better too. You know, it did a huge water change, and he seems to be a lot better. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to do oh yeah, this Danoid that I had purchased, 90% of it just like gone. That's one plant that's not doing well in this tank at all. But there's one sprig of it hanging on. Oh my god, out of focus. But anyway, all of this is just to say this tank is your tank. I thank you guys so much for, you know, sticking with me, for encouraging me. Those of you who send me all these private messages, I want to thank you. You know, D from Brooklyn, I know he's a busy superstar and we don't get to hook up as much as I would like to, but shout out to D. Just thank you guys so much for your continued support. So anyway, hope you guys are looking forward to the weekend and enjoying your summer. Much love. This is Gene, aka the Brooklyn Blue Jay. Woohoo! Be well all.